So you've decided to become a financial advisor or a financial planner. Well, congratulations. Now it's time to get to work. If you're going to successfully build a book of business and establish yourself as a financial advisor, it's going to require you to make cold calls on the telephone. It also makes perfect sense to have a mastery of the tools of the trade for prospecting over the telephone. It goes without saying that in order to be an effective cold caller, you're going to need a telephone to make calls on. Secondly, you're going to need a database of target prospects to make calls to. And if you're a smart prospector, you'll take this handy tool and start recording your sales calls so that you can play them back later on and correct any mistakes that you might have made. Last but not least, and probably most important, what are you going to say to that prospect when they answer your telephone call? That's where the script comes in. See, the right script can help you get past the outer shell of resistance that business owners and other prospects have over the telephone to your sales call. The problem with the sales calls of old is that most of them sound the same. They are the elevator pitch that seems to go on forever. We do this, we do that, maybe you mention some customers, and before you know it, you're hit right in the middle of the head with an objection or a request to send sales literature or brochures, or do you have a website? The list of objections go on and on and on. To be an effective prospector over the telephone in the 21st century, you've got to get to the point quickly, and you have to have a scripted catalyst dialogue that instantly commands respect and the attention of the prospect over the telephone. My name is Pete Ekstrom, and I make cold calls for a living. I have found that the old elevator pitch does more harm than good because it just takes too long to get through over the telephone before the prospect starts thinking about what they're going to say to mount a resistance to my call. So I came up with a script that gets past all of the outer shell of resistance of prospects and gets to the point quickly, describes exactly why I'm calling, and asks two specific questions that close a sales appointment to the calendar. To help you on your way to becoming a top producer in your office, I've come up with a Gold Call Script Builder kit that is designed to turn your cold calls into gold calls so that prospects pay attention and invite you in for a meeting to discuss the possibility of doing business. The Gold Call Script Builder comes complete with an assembly instructions that lead you step by step on how to turn a cold call into a gold call. Secondly, the video and audio tutorials give a vivid, illustrative example of how to build a gold call script and how to speak it effectively over the telephone. I also have a workbook and a script builder composition tool that will put the words in the right place so that you can practice and speak them effectively in order to win over the attention of the prospect. I also have included a rebuttals audio series. As you begin to make cold calls to prospects, you are going to run into objections such as, I have an accountant, I have a lawyer, I have something already, I have no money, and so on and so forth. These objections should not scare you. I've come up with an audio series that explains how to overcome these objections and get past the resistance and onto a scheduled sales appointment on your calendar. And last but not least, the coaching sessions. I've had conversations over the telephone with financial advisors from companies like AXA Financial, New York Life, John Hancock, Mass Mutual, as I've helped them come to a realization of how they need to turn their cold call into a gold call in order to build their book of business. These coach call recordings will give you insight as to the attention economy, how to deal and talk about money, how to ask negative questions for positive answers, and to produce a positive outcome for your sales call. All of the ingredients of the kit are designed to empower your ability to speak with confidence and command the attention and the respect of prospects over the telephone, to get to the point quickly, and to be able to speak proficiently without the fear of inhibition. If you decide to purchase my Gold Call Script Builder kit, it is my hope that you will adopt the Gold Call Script principles to your everyday sales prospecting efforts over the telephone. The Gold Call Script Builder kit is an online self-study course that comes complete with audio, video, and all of the supporting content that you need to turn an ordinary sounding cold call into an extraordinary gold call. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting!